What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today we got Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I went to the Kill Sage's place the other day, well, yesterday as at the time of this recording, and I played with the Kill Sage, SonicFox, and Super Noon, who's new to East Coast now. And I wanted to start with Sonic's team, and one of my sets with Sonic, because they're playing a pretty unique team of Base Vegeta A, Beerus B, and 21A. And I have mentioned, because I think on Friday, so yesterday's upload for me, that I'm messing around with some uncommon characters, and Sonic's actually always been kind of ahead of the curve with characters and has like some unique picks. Some of them are misplaced, like Nappa, but some of them, like Base Vegeta originally, ended up becoming really popular picks. And right now they're super high on Beerus, and they think this team that they're playing is really strong. So they're playing Beerus again. Sorry, not Beerus first, but Base Vegeta, Beerus, Android 21. There's a lot of interesting synergy on this team. We played a ton of sets. I actually think I played Sonic the most out of everybody because we played like multiple sets in a row. Noon, I played a few sets. I want to say like 5 or 6 sets. And Sage, I think I played the least. But next time I'm going to try to play the Kill Sage a lot more. So on the one hand, our teams are kind of similar. We have like that really aggressive point that gets a knockdown and runs it. We have like a support type of thing, and then we have like our limit break anchor that has like good solo mix up, big buttons. But Sonic describes it as they have a 3-point team where anyone can play any role at any time. They can all play neutral independently. They all have really scary level 3s. They all have good offense. While mine is kind of more of a balanced build of like Gotenks is my main offense, Roshi is my support, Broly is like offense and support, and I have like a way that games want to go. Sonic also showed up a bunch of pretty interesting tactics. I'm going to be talking about them through these games. So they took the first character. One thing you're going to see in all of these, because I think Noon is uploading everything straight up, and I know Sage, they've been playing offline basically since Noon came to the East Coast, so you're going to be seeing a bunch of footage of that. And one thing you'll see in all these games is that we all protect our teams. So with the addition of limit break plus how people were feeling about anchors, there was definitely a feel of let's save our not assist, but sparking for the last character. At least the way we're playing the game right now, all of us do not really agree with this, and we definitely spark to protect the team for various reasons. Here, I got my back to the wall against 21. I actually think Roshi versus 21 is a pretty okay match. Like, I feel pretty good here. But this thing, so this Sonic hit me with the Dragon Rush. Next time it comes up, when I tech it, I'll talk about it. But there's a really, really interesting thing that they're doing with 21. So here's the neutral control. I got Broly, so I got Broly on my team anyway. And I have a lot of meters, so it's time to guess. Isn't this kind of cheap, though? I'm cool with limit break. People are really complaining about limit break recently. I'm kind of cool with it. Oh, they can't die. They're dead. Maybe. Oh my god. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's why he's on my team. I fuck with Broly. Anyway, now we have Beerus. So, Sonic was really trying to tell me about 21. So, Sonic actually, and if you follow them on Twitter, you've definitely seen it. They think that Android 21 is the top character, top 1 in the game. But I actually thought Beerus was doing the most work. It's mostly because of this thing that you just saw, where they're using the EX orb and set up 50-50 solo. So the EX orb is a key blast, right? So you can reflect, but if your reflect gets baited, you're going to melt. This is the type of offense that Sonic has used since the game has come out. And I actually want to talk about in a separate video about like offense and defense and stuff like that. But Sonic loves that shit. Between when they played Hit, how they approached Base Vegeta, and how they set up stuff with Base Vegeta. Because I'm sure a Base Vegeta player, including myself included, because I did play Base Vegeta before, there are Base Vegeta players watching Sonic's offense being like, yo, this shit that you're doing all has gaps. But Sonic is all about like the double. I mean, the whole concept of the game has this quite heavily, this double 50-50 of like, one, do you read their reflect because the defender can interact, and then 2, if the defender chooses to do nothing, then they have to block something. If the defender chooses to do something and the attacker chooses to do nothing, the defender dies. So Sonic loves that shit. So here comes Beerus anyway. I'm sure there's a Beerus player also. If you main Beerus, definitely tell me what you think about how Sonic is playing Beerus. I'm gonna look at some of these matches on stream as well, but I think I'm only uploading like one type of match analysis set of me fighting them. I think this team is pretty interesting that they're playing, and I think it's good. This is like a team. There have definitely been times I've told Sonic this where I'm like, this team that you're running, this is like a U team. This is not like a team that someone can copy. Like, their season 2 World Tour Finals team. It's like Base Vegeta, Kid Buu, Bardock. I think like that. Like you could copy that team, but that team is legitimately kind of hard to play. Compared to like let's say the team I was playing, Team Gohan GT SSJ, I think the team is pretty easy to play, to be honest, especially if you get all the set play down. But this team, like low key, I think you could kind of copy it, but there's still some stuff that Sonic does that's like it's Sonic, like they're playing the game differently from other people. So I'm pretty interested on what people have to say about that, especially like Beerus players watching them play. I definitely know, like, we talk about mix all the time, and people are like, Sonic does fake stuff, but Sonic is smoking everybody doing fake stuff. So, like, how much does it matter that it's fake, you know? Anyway, here's the 50-50. They were kind of memeing me about the Broly setups. They're like, yo, you got to grab before... you got to grab us before we get scared of the grab. But, like... See, the funny thing is, my philosophy is you have to know they're going to block before they throw you. The joke is Sonic is a masher, so I'm like, Sonic's going to mash, bro. Sonic's gonna mash, so I'm gonna do stuff to be mashing. But they're right, I do have to grab at least the one time. Anyway, we're back in neutral here. I have a lead. So usually when I get a lead on this team, so Beerus, that movement was funky. Beerus, going back to what I was saying before, I thought Beerus was the kind of like the X factor of our matches, where like I was like mostly clueless about what was going on with Beerus, where like I mostly knew what was going on with Android 21, besides this thing that I think is coming up. Doing them, they go for the high-low. Okay, just get out of there. Dragon Rush Tech. All right, they're going to go for it. Yes. So, this is... Broly can get out of this thing that Sonic's going for, and you can do it on reaction, it looks like, because I was just buffering it, but I definitely got the first couple of times. The Dragon Rush Tech into the air unblockable, the Saiyan Steel air unblockable. Some characters... at least from what Sonic is telling me, cannot really deal with that at all. I don't know. I have no comment. It's a new tactic for me. You would think that, like, let's say in season 2, like that, you're kind of fucked, right? Because there's like you basically needed a glitch to double jump after taking a Dragon Rush. But in this season, one of the really good changes in this season is that you can double jump. You get your air options after taking Dragon Rush. But the Saiyan Steel tracks, and it's frame in 1 invincible. And it's apparently a medium starter, so it's like unscaled. So it seems to be quite strong. I only tried I tried 2S of Roshi, I got grabbed. But my other character, so Gotenks is usually not in the game. That was godlike. Good job, Sonic. Gotenks is usually not in the game when this situation comes up, because usually the plan is Base Vegeta hits, right? Then 21 comes in with the Saiyan Steel, so you DHC into Android 21 for the mix / get the Steel, so she comes in the middle of the game. Then you hit them, and you set that up. You just set that up. If they don't tech the Dragon Rush, they die. If they do tech the Dragon Rush, they die. My only critique of it is like it's kind of like a mid-game thing. So depending on how the match goes, like see, like my Broly, every time my Broly's been in, I've had the meter to get out. It's been pretty uncommon, at least when Broly was in, that I couldn't escape that. Because again, you can buffer the level 3 and beat it on reaction. But for the characters who don't have a response, because apparently characters with DPs can't get out. But I am definitely interested in testing. But this is like one of the big things that Sonic's like, this character 21 is the best. Also, Roshi's existence not negates, but it's really nice to fight Sonic with an invincible assist that hits twice. It's really easy to hit confirm, I'm not gonna lie. My homie be swinging sometimes, and I be not swinging. I'm too scared, so I gotta hide behind Roshi. In the middle of our sets, they started snapping out immediately. Ooh! Yes, I'm using the 2-2. He's not too old. He can do the splits. I kept saying I would use the 2-2, and it's so worth it. Look how much damage I did. That was godlike. I'm dead. As long as they don't drop the combo. That did like easy over 50%. Spark, yep, we're protecting the team. Oh, I'm a little slow. The counter, trying to catch Sonic's landing with a button because Sonic will press the button. There have been talks, so I know if you watch my homie too, the Kill Stage stream, he says pretty often like, yeah, one of my weaknesses is I whiff an air button, I press a button on the ground, so if you can hit me, then you'll just kill me. But it's actually pretty hard to do in Dragon Ball compared to other games. So if you are the type of person who does that, I say just do it, honestly. Just do it. If they hit you, they might not even have something that will kill you for doing it anyway. Like my team will kill you for doing it, but they might not have something that will even kill you, so who cares? Like, real talk. Real talk. Like, it's a critique. Like, I learned that that's bad. Like, in other games, I feel like it's really bad to do that. But in this game, it's kind of like you don't die, so, like, why not just, like, it's fine, right? Oh, my God, that was a big drop, too. She might have been dead from that start. Hey. Pull up with the EX grab. So they know. So this is one of the few times I'm going to go back. They all know in this apartment. Everyone in this apartment knows. Everyone in this apartment knows that I got the eye, right? So when I saw Sonic jump one time, they're like, I'm not jumping again because LK is going to try to anti-air grab me. And then I was like, okay, no, you stay on the ground. I'm going to grab you on the ground. With my armor grab, thanks, Arxis. You love to see it. You love to see it. And now you have to buck 50-50. Oh, jump that time. And he got out of there. The best part about this session, by the way, at their place is like I got so many ideas. Like I'm not saying I was out of ideas for this team. I still had stuff I wanted to do, but I got like a ton of ideas of stuff to try, which is great. And seeing like what everyone's doing. Like Sonic's been running this team, I guess, pretty much all of season 3, but this is the first time they're running it in this order, and they think the order is really good. They like the match flow. Here comes oh, got me. Yep, see. Beerus Key Blast kind of cheap too. It's -2. It's not that common to have like a -2. The most common one is -5. Beerus Key Blast -2, point blank, pretty strong. I'm dead. This team does a lot of damage. Base Vegeta has the scoop, right? So you have the damage buff from the scoop on stuff on his level 1. Beerus has 1/1. So you have like 4 level 1s plus a damage buff. Like the team does, the damage output's pretty high. Okay, this is like game 4. So all the sets we played the whole time was first to 3 wins. First to 3 wins, so 3 out of 5 or first to 3 wins. Putting me down. Yeah, that move is really good too. The rocket kick that Base Vegeta has, where he bounces off. So even though it's minus, he can like kind of play a lot of guessing games with you. But I get the first hit, knockdown into Ghost Aki. Okay, what did they do? Reflect this time. Got him, dead character. It's probably the best thing about playing him too is like, so what's funny about Ghost Oki is like when you're really good at it, people, oh, never mind. I should have pushed it a little bit, pushed the combo a little bit, like a re-jump or something. Nice tech. But yeah, the funniest thing about Ghost Oki is that when you do it really well, people are like, this is super broken and it's mad bullshit. But like anytime someone either like has a character response that the Gotenks player is not prepared for, or that's probably the most common one, but just like you're doing the same thing over and over, right? Like you can't do this to win. But playing here at their apartment was definitely the best part. Is like I feel like I could actually use some of the other Ghost Oki ideas that I've had, because most people honestly just doing the standard setups are more than enough. And like the standard setup is a 50-50 too, but there's a concept from, you know, I'm a Amelia player in Guilty Gear, and there's like there's an idea of like how you cycle your offense. So like you should have like many setups that you can cycle through to like kind of mess with people. And like I will actually have to do it to them, which is like I like that. It makes it more fun, more options. Oh, they definitely tried to snipe me. Okay, Roshi's in here. I'm definitely gonna bring in Broly, even though I think Roshi's mad good. Mad good. I'm not trying to play him. And I didn't trust Sonic to not manage. Finally. They of course are all really good against Broly because obviously Sage lives there, right? One of the best Broly players. Oh, almost got me. I counter Sparky immediately, but Roshi's not there. I broke one of my own rules. Super uncommon. Like so many uncommon situations happen against them compared to playing against other players. Way less streamlined sparking. They like I told them too, like my the way I do sparking basically is mad autopilot. It's super good, super good, good against like 95% of people who play this game, but mad autopilot. Like they cycle their options really well in sparking. It was great practice for that because I've known that's been a flaw of mine for months, but once Roshi dropped, it made it a lot easier, to be fair. But I still think I could be better about cycling my options. Solo Roshi. This is basically worst case scenario for me, by the way. Level 3. No, I don't. I go for some variance there. Nice. This is going to do some damage to him. Starter. Into a full. No, okay. They do that kind of setup. So that part of Beerus neutral, I don't think is going to be very strong against against Roshi. The thing that's tough is stuff like if he kicks the orb, or if he like hits the orb with 5H, like stuff like that is kind of tough. Nah, they got me. Good stuff. So that's it for this set. If you want to see more of these, I definitely have a link in the description below to Super Noon's YouTube. He should be uploading everything. We played for hours. On my stream, I'm going to be going over a few more. I'm going to be posting some of my thoughts on some of the sets over the next couple of days, because I did play Sonic, Noon, and Sage that day. So if you want to see more, make sure you pull up to the Twitch or you subscribe to this channel. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.